everybody. Welcome to our 30th 2024 Bowman Draft Jumbo Break. Opening up all my windows right nowish. Alright, and 31 is up for sale. I'll link everybody. That one right now. Oh, it's got 18 spots available. It's right there. And nope. And for today, we have Raul with the Orioles. We have Martino with the Red Sox. We have Martin with the Yankees and the Nationals. We have Shannon with the Rays. Adam with the Blue Jays. Kimberly with the White Sox and the Reds. Michael with the Guardians. Sherman with the Tigers, Rangers, and Twins. George with the Royals, Cardinals, Rockies. Michael S. with the Astros, Marlins, Mariners, I believe, yes. Michael W. with the Angels, Phillies, Diamondbacks. Christian with the A's, Cubs, Brewers, Pirates, Mets. And Brian H. with the Braves, and Giants. Francisco with the Padres, and the Dodgers. I apparently closed the auction on, even though nobody bought them. I couldn't find any trace of anybody buying them, so that was dumb of me. So if anyone's actually out there interested in the Dodgers, you can have them for like $10 or so. Random last second sale would be way cheaper than they usually go for. I guess I hope for something nice from the Dodgers. Most likely are 3 auto packs right there. Let us begin. Alright, Jose De Paula, Dodgers. Brandon Sproat, Mets. Yohandy Morales, Nats. Alexander Albertus, White Sox. Braden Taylor, Rays. Paulino Santana, Rangers. Clark Candioti, first for the Padres. Ryan Harvey, first for the Yankees. Griffin Herring, first for the Yankees. Brooks Auger, first for the Dodgers. Connor Griffin, first for the Pirates. Carter Johnson, first for the Marlins. Drew Beam, first for the Royals. Dakota Jordan, first for the Giants. Daniel Egan, first for the Diamondbacks. Josh Carone, first for the Mariners. Cole Messina, first for the Rockies. Woody Hadeen, first for the Tigers. Eddie Reinders, first for the Pirates. Carter Matheson, first for the Phillies. Nate Dome, first for the Mets. Luke Holman, first for the Reds. And Chrome. Theron Laranzo, Detroit. Camilo Diaz, Houston. Sergio Vargas, Rangers, Brandon Sproat, Mets, Zach Veen, Rockies, Harry Ford, Mariners, and a green grass, Dodgers. It is Emil Morales, and I guess that's mine since nobody has the Dodgers. 29 of 99. I guess hopefully he is good. He was a good prospect. He was a good first prospect in Bowman Chrome. Way to go, me. Alright, we have James Tibbs, Plasma for the Giants, for Brian. Refractor first, Tyson Lewis, second rounder for Cincinnati, for Kimberly. And refractor Roman Anthony, Boston Red Sox, for Kimberly. Well, that's for Kimberly. This one's for Martino. I don't know why I said Kimberly twice. Trey Morgan, Tampa Bay. McAble, Phillies. Dylan Cruz, Nationals. Edgel Radney, Diamondbacks. Fernando Cruz, Cubs. Aiden Major, first for the Guardians. Victor Hurtado, Nationals. Ethan Salas, Padres. Noble Meyer, Miami. Arjun Namala, Toronto. Davison De Los Santos, Miami. Curly Martha, Texas. Brandon Neely, first for the Red Sox. Brian Holiday, first for the Cardinals. Ethan Shuffleman, first for the Tigers. Ethan Anderson, first for the Orioles. Chris Cortez, first for the Angels. Griffin Burkholder, first for the Phillies. Jonathan Santucci, first for the Mets. Kellen Lindsey, first for the Dodgers. Travis Bazana, first rounder for Cleveland. Cash Mayfield, first for the Padres. And then our Chrome. Carter Johnson, first for the Marlins for Michael. Drew Beam, first for the Royals for George. Dakota Jordan, first for the Giants for Brian. Josh Carone, first for Seattle for Michael. Randall Diaz, first for the Nets for Martin. Brian Holiday, first for the Cardinals for George. And Ethan Shuffleman, first for the Tigers for Sherman. An in tune of Chase Burns of Cincinnati for Kimberly. Refractor first, Billy Amick, who's a second rounder, I believe, for Sherman. And then Shagan Lin, Cincinnati Reds. That will be for Kimberly. Yep, so 2 second round refractors up here now. Move it over slightly. Put that there. Okay. Alright, I just got Michael's payment, so I'll update that. Michael. Yeah, it did not update right on my OBS. There we go. Gage Zeal, first for the Yankees. I think that, is that it? I don't know what's in here. Bryce Eldridge, Giants. Tom Troy, D-backs. Aiden Smith, Rays. Yonji Vargas, Dodgers. Rainer Arias, Giants. Colt Emerson, Mariners. Samuel Basallo, Orioles. Eduardo Herrera, White Sox. Tanner Jones, first for the Royals. Braylon Doty, first for the Guardians. Griff O'Farrell, first for the Orioles. Bryce Rayner, first for the Tigers. Hagen Smith, first for the White Sox. Mike Sirota, first for the Reds. Carson DeMartini, first for the Phils. Caleb Bonemer, first for the White Sox. Cal Steven, first for the Jays. Josh Grauer, first for the A's. Johnny King, first for the Blue Jays. Sam Antonacci, first for the White Sox. Eric Hernandez, first for the Braves. And then our Chrome. We have Walker Martin, Giants. Johnny Farmello, Mariners. Nate Knowles, first for the Rays. For Shannon, Jackson Wentworth, first for the Blue Jays. For Adam, Edgel Radney, D-backs. Max Clark, Tigers. Jose DePaula, Dodgers. And a Lunar Glow of the Braves. Caminiti, first rounder for the Braves. That'll go to Brian. So that's a nice one. First rounder. First round lefty. Alright, refractor first, Cole Messina. He's a third or fourth. For Colorado for George. And then there's Emil Morales again for me. Third rounder, Cole Messina. Francisco Villarreal, Yankees. Caden Dana, Angels. Brock Wilkin, Brewers. Walker Martin, Giants. Parker Smith, first for the Astros. Jared Cerna, Marlins. Johnny Farmello, Mariners. Camilo Diaz, Astros. Walker Jenkins, Twins. Emil Morales, Dodgers. Cole Mathis, first for the Cubs. Jared Thomas, first for the Rocks. Blake Burke and Braylon Payne, first for the Brewers. Chase Burns, first for the Reds. Gage Miller, first for the Marlins. Nick Kurtz, first for the A's. Dylan Drayling, first for the Rangers. Ariel Armas, first for the Cubs. Fenwick Trimble, first for the Marlins. Ty Soothseen, first for the Cubs. Jaron DeBerry, first for the Brewers. And then our Chrome. Arjun Namala, Toronto. Zero Hope, Dodgers. Brock Porter, Rangers. Dalton Rushing, Dodgers. Luis Cunipa, Braves. Sam Bosalo, Orioles, and a sky blue Nat. It is Dylan Cruz, Nationals, for Martin. Then we have an in-tune of Max Clark for the Tigers. And that'll go to Sherman. A refractor of Eddie Reinders for the Pirates. I think he might have been a fourth for Christian. And then Grant Shepardson refractor for the Marlins for Michael. Yeah, fourth. Reinders. Josiah Romeo, first for the A's. Zach Veen, Rockies. George Lombard Jr., Yankees. Shoji Vargas, Rangers. Augustin Ramirez, Marlins. Luis Guanipa, Braves. Adolfo Sanchez, Reds. Chase Alsop, first for the O's. Connor Foley, first for the D-backs. Cheyenne Lin, Reds. Brock Porter, Rangers. Miles Naylor, Oakland. Evan Luciano, first for the D-backs. Ryan Campos, first for the Cardinals. Aaron Parker, first for the Jays. AJ Causey, first for the Royals. Bryce Cunningham, first for the Yanks. Ryan Johnson, first for the Angels. Titus Sissel, first for the Diamondbacks. Hunter Cranton, first for the Mariners. Seaver King, first for the Nationals. Carson Bench, first for the Mets. A Chrome first. Mike Sirota for the Reds, for Kimberly. Carson DeMartini, first for the Phillies, for Michael. Rodney Green, first for the A's, for Christian. Trey Snyder, first for the Mets, for Christian. Cody Shojinaga, first for the Phils, for Michael. Ethan Bagwell, first for the Braves, for Brian. And an Aqua Detroit Tiger. It is Max Clark for Sherman. Very cool. That is 30 of 125. Former, what was he, third overall pick? Yes. Behind Skeens and Dylan Cruz. There we go. For Sherman. We have a draft night of Travis Pizzana for the Guardians for Michael. Refractor first, Carter Matheson for the Phils for Michael. And Rafael Schlesinger for the Guardians for Michael. A 5th rounder on Matheson. Alright, you go there then. Boop. Put you over there. There you go. Felton Celestin, Mariners. Charlie Balinson, first for the Mariners. Jackson Kidd, first for the Nats. Kyle Teal, Red Sox. Matt Shaw, Cubs. Cooper Pratt, Brewers. Ryan Clifford, Mets. Rhett Lauder, Reds. Juan Baez, Brewers. Byron Churrio, Twins. Levy Sterling, first for the Pirates. Dante Nori, first for the Phillies. Trey Yesevich, first for the Jays. Christian Ward, first for the Angels. Peyton Toll, first for the Red Sox. John Spikerman, first for the Phils. Brody Brecht, first for the Rockies. Bryce McCage, first for the Brewers. Josh Hartley, first for the Pirates. Gaviers Tears, first for the Padres. Zach Earhart, first for the Red Sox. And Sky Blue is upside down. It'll be Yankees, Francisco Villarreal. And now I'll go to Martin. That is, it's 190 of 499. What am I doing? I'm doing a break, Eliana. We have Vladimir Asensio, come for the Red Sox. Jose Perdomo, Braves. Aiden Major, first for the, you got an egg there. First for the Guardians for Michael. LP Langevin, first for the Royals for George. Chandler Welch, first for the Brewers for Christian. Leo DeVries, San Diego. Braylon Brazaban, Pirates. And a plasma of Braden and Montgomery. Boston, going to Martino. We have refractor for the Mets. It is Nate Dome for Christian. And Gerald Perez for the White Sox. That one goes to Kimberly. There we go. Haven't found any first round base chrome yet. Fishing for Sansa. Alright, good luck catching her. We have Sebastian Walcott, Rangers. Vladdy Guerrero, Mets. Giovanni Rodriguez, Mets. Jose Perdomo, Braves. Nate Knowles, first for the Rays. Enrique Bradfield Jr., Orioles. Jeremy Rodriguez, Mets. Tink Hence, Cardinals. Theron Lorenzo, Tigers. Aiden Miller, Phillies. Casey Cook, first for the Rangers. Jamie Ferrer, first for the Twins. Eli Serrano, first for the Mets. Aiden May, first for the Marlins. Blake Wright, first for the Rockies. Theo Gillen, first for the Rays. Ryan Waldschmidt, first for the Diamondbacks. Cam Smith, first for the Cubs. Jack Caglianone, first for the Royals. Cam Caminiti, first for the Braves. Ben Hess, first for the Yankees. Tyson Lewis, first for the Reds. And then we get to our chrome. Sebastian Walcott, Rangers. Tink Hence, Cardinals. Yoel Cespedes, Red Sox. Enrique Bradfield Jr., Orioles. Braylon Morrell, Rangers. Byron Churrio, Twins. Roman Anthony, Red Sox. And then our in-action insert will be of Cam Caminiti of the Atlanta Braves. I'll go to Brian. Refractor will be Griffin Burkholder, second rounder for the Phillies for Michael. And then Cooper Pratt of the Brewers. I'll go to Christian. Did you catch Sansa? You caught her? Good. Good job. Just some more of our lovely top tier guys. What's broke? Yeah, that thing's been broke for a long time. Nope, 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 nope. What are you doing there? Are you fixing it? We have Michael Massey, first for the Tigers. Jose DePaulo, Dodgers. Brandon Sproat, Mets. Eugenio Morales, Nationals. Alexander Albertus, White Sox. Braden Taylor, Rays. Braylon Brazoban, Pirates. Paulino Santana, Rangers. Clark Candioti, first for the Padres. Ryan Harvey, first for the Yankees. Griffin Harry, first for the Yankees. Rex Alger, first for the Dodgers. Connor Griffin, first for the Pirates. Carter Johnson, first for the Marlins. Drew Beam, first for the Royals. Dakota Jordan, first for the Giants. Daniel Egan, first for the Diamondbacks. Billy Amick, first for the Twins. Cole Messina, first for the Rockies. Woody Hedin, first for the Tigers. Eddie Reinders, first for the Pirates. Carter Matheson, first for the Phillies. Chrome first, Gage Miller for the Marlins. Ivan Luciano, first for the D-backs. Ryan Campos, first for the Cardinals, for George. Aaron Parker, first for the Jays, for Adam. Edgy Costi, first for the Royals, for George. Bryce Cunningham, first for the Yanks, for Martin. Levy Sterling, first for the Pirates, for Christian. Plasma will be Cam Smith of the Chicago Cubs, for Christian. Refractor first, Jonathan Santucci, New York Mets, for Christian. And Tommy Troy, Arizona Diamondbacks, for Michael. Alright, only one more pack before our autos. You're playing, I see that. Trey Morgan, Tampa Bay. Mick Abel, Phillies. Dylan Cruz, Nats. Adriel Radney, Diamondbacks. Fernando Cruz, Cubs. Victor Hurtado, Nats. Ethan Salas, Padres. Noble Meyer, Miami. Arjun Namala, Jays. Davison De Los Santos, Marlins. Josh Carone, first for the Mariners. Brandon Neely, I see, I'm that girl. First for the Red Sox. Brian Holiday, first for the Cardinals. Ethan Scheffelman, first for the Tigers. Ethan Anderson, first for the O's. Chris Cortez, first for the Angels. Nate Dome, first for the Mets. Luke Holman, first for the Reds. Griffin Burkholder, first for the Phillies. Jonathan Santucci, first for the Mets. Kellen Lindsey, first for the Dodgers. Good job, Eliana. You fixed it. Chas Bazana, first rounder for the Guardians. Alright, and our Chrome. Sheng-En Lin, Reds. Emil Morales, Dodgers. Griffin Herring, first for the Yankees, for Martin. Grant Shepardson, first for the Marlins, for Michael. Rafael Schlesinger, first for the Guardians, for Michael. Joel Perez, White Sox. And then a red fuchsia lunar. Mike Sirota, 106 of 199. That'll be for Kimberly. So 3 numbered chrome hits in this one. 106 of 199. I see you're playing. In tune will be Travis Bazana of Cleveland for Michael. Refractor first will be Kellen Lindsey, first rounder of the Dodgers. Goes to me. And then Miles Naylor, refractor of the Oakland A's. Which will be for Christian. Now, I'll put these back here, I guess. Alright, our last 3 packs with our 3 autos. If we find any base chrome first rounders, there'll probably be a bunch of them in a row. That's usually how it goes. We have Aiden Major, first for the Guardians. Gage Zeal, first for the Yankees. Bryce Eldridge, Giants. Tommy Troy, D-backs. Aiden Smith, Rays. Andrew Vargas, Dodgers. Curly Martha, Rangers. Rainer Arias, Giants. Colt Emerson, Mariners. Sam Bosalo, Orioles. Eduardo Herrera, White Sox. Tanner Jones, first for the Royals. Braylon Doty, first for the Guardians. Griff O'Farrell, first for the O's. Bryce Rayner, first for the Tigers. Hagen Smith, first for the White Sox. Mike Sirota, first for the Reds. Cash Mayfield, first for the Padres. Caleb Bowman, first for the White Sox. Cal Steven, first for the Jays. Josh Corretto Grauer, first for the A's. Johnny King, first for the Jays. And here's our first base chrome first rounder. Dante Nori, first rounder for the Phils for Michael. Trey Esovich, first rounder for the Blue Jays for Adam. Christian Moore, first rounder for the Angels for Michael. Peyton Toll, first for the Red Sox for Martino. John Spackman, first for the Phils for Michael. Nathan Flewling, first for the Rays for Shannon. And a purple auto is a Red Sox for Martino. It will be Braden Montgomery, first round pick for Boston. Very nice auto. Currently of the White Sox. He was traded in the offseason. 96 to 250 there on that one. So very nice hit there for Martino. What did you find? Good job. We'll be draft 9 insert. Kalen Culpepper for the Twins for Sherman. Refractor first. Theo Gillen, first rounder for the Tampa Bay Rays for Shannon. And then Jeremy Rodriguez, New York Mets. I feel like we never find this card first round. Theo Gillen, refractor. Don't know why. Same with Lindsey, never find it. And I just so happen to have the Dodgers. That's amazing. Amazing. Crazy luck. Alright, auto number 2 coming up. Luke Cashel, Twins. Luis Baez, Astros. Zero Hope, Dodgers. Braylon Morrell, Rangers. Denriche Valdez, Cubs. Roman Anthony, Red Sox. Rafael Schlesinger, first for the Guardians. Grant Shepardson, first for the Marlins. Dadmer De Los Santos, Twins. Gerald Perez, White Sox. Dalton Rushing, Dodgers. Joshua Lugo, Angels. Nathan Flewling, first for the Rays. Nick Mitchell, first for the Jays. James Tibbs, first for the Giants. Kalen Culpepper, first for the Twins. Chase Harlan, first for the Dodgers. Reynald Diaz, first for the Nats. Nick McLean, first for the White Sox. Blake Larson, first for the White Sox. Carter Holton, first for the Braves. Boston Bateman, first for the Padres. And our Chrome, we have Casey Salk, first for the White Sox for Kimberly. Cole Mathis, first for the Cubs for Christian. Jarrett Thomas, first for the Rockies for George. Blake Burke, first rounder for the Brewers for Christian. And Braylon Payne as well. Chase Burns, first rounder for the Reds for Kimberly. And our auto's a Padre. There you go, first rounder, Cash Mayfield, San Diego. Got another one of those for Christian. He's got one or two of those. That's a nice one for him. What are you doing, Eliana? Alright, in tune, there's Braden Montgomery, Boston for Martino. Refractor first, Luke Holman for the Reds for Kimberly, and Noble Meyer of the Marlins for Michael. So here's a few more first rounders here. The Brewer duo always come together. So if you get one, you usually get them both. We have Ty Petey, Seattle. Vladimir Senzio, Red Sox. Dell Joseph, Mariners. Leo DeVries, Padres. Jackson Wentworth, first for the Jays. LP Langevin, first for the Royals. Tyson Neighbors, first for the Padres. Chandler Welch, first for the Brewers. Pablo Guerrero, Rangers. Max Clark, Tigers. Harry Ford, Mariners. Yoelan Cespedes, Red Sox. Rodney Green, first for the A's. Trey Snyder, first for the Mets. Cody Shojunaga, first for the Phils. Ethan Bagwell, first for the Braves. Casey Salk, first for the White Sox. Nick Montgomery, first for the Braves. Ryan Sloan, first for the Mariners. Jacob Cozart, first for the Guardians. JD Dix, first for the Diamondbacks. Braden Montgomery, first for the Red Sox. And our final set of chrome here. Ethan Anderson, first for the O's for Raul. Chris Cortez, first for the Angels for Michael. Bill Doty, first for the Guardians for Michael. Griff O'Farrell, first rounder for the O's for Raul. Bryce Rayner, first rounder for the Tigers for Sherman. Hagen Smith, first rounder for the White Sox for Kimberly. And a Philly auto, Carson DeMartini, that will go to Michael. So 3 pretty good autos actually. DeMartini's at 4th. What's up? Oh yeah, you gave her a strawberry. And there's another Bazana insert for the Guardians for Michael. Refractor first Woody Hadeen for the Tigers for Sherman, and Griffin Herring for the Yankees for Martin. I see. No, we don't give Sansa chocolate. She's a dog. That's not good. Let's pack up everything here and then go over what we have. I see you over there. Alright, so for our 3 autos, we have a purple of 250 auto, a first rounder Braden Montgomery for the Boston Red Sox, base auto of first rounder Cash Mayfield for the San Diego Padres, and a base auto of Carson DeMartini, 4th rounder for the Phillies. For numbered parallels, leave a green grass of 99, Emil Morales of the Los Angeles Dodgers, an aqua wave parallel of 125, Max Clark of the Detroit Tigers, a fuchsia lunar of 199, Mike Sirota for the Cincinnati Reds, a sky blue paper parallel of 499, Francisco Villarreal for the Yankees, lunar glow, first rounder Cam Caminiti for the Atlanta Braves, and sky blue chrome of Dylan Cruz for the Washington Nationals. For our inserts, we have 3 Travis Bazana inserts, including a Bowman Draft Night, an In Tune, and a Plasma insert, along with a In Action of Cam Caminiti for the Atlanta Braves. For our refractors, we have first rounder Theo Gillen of the Rays, first rounder Kellen Lindsey of the Dodgers, second rounder Griffin Burkholder of the Phillies, Tyson Lewis of the Reds, Billy Amick of the Twins, third rounder Musina, what's his first name? Cole Messina of the Rockies, and Eddie Reinders, 4th rounder of the Pirates. And then our base chrome in the back, we have Christian Moore of the Angels, Dante Nori of the Phillies, Chase Burns of the Reds, Braylon Payne, and is it Blake Burke? What's his name? Yeah, Blake Burke of the Brewers, Hagen Smith of the White Sox, Griff O'Farrell of the Orioles, and Bryce Rayner of the Tigers. So that'll be the conclusion of our 30th 24 Bowman Draft Jumbo Break. 31 is up for sale. I'll get you guys your pictures of this one later today, and we'll have it shipped out tomorrow. Thanks for joining, everybody. Have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.